All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Daniel Palomo Show. The updates, what's going on with me, as far as Amazon, things like that. Definitely base this channel around that, Amazon business, what I do as a barber, how that's going, and just ideas, and giving encouragement for those who are into e-commerce, especially because I find that e-commerce is such a massive opportunity. I mean, cutting hair already is a blessing. It's a great opportunity to cut hair. It's a great opportunity to make a lot of money. It's not very, you don't really have a boss. I mean, you do and you don't, depending where you work at. You can easily open up your own shop. You can cut hair in your own house and get your own business when it comes to terms of having a boss or whatnot. But yeah, I keep a lot of the things in here about my life, Christ, different ideas, subjects, and themes that I feel that people can benefit from and be inspired by and find value. I feel like I really want to add value on a personal level, on a lifestyle level, that I can help and reach out to people, whether it's Amazon, eBay, or just life in general, and your path in life, your spirituality as well. So just a quick intro there. Got this ring light, and it's kind of like blinding me and stuff a little bit, but it's a really good light. And well, what I want to say, guys, today is that it's the holiday season. Christmas is upon us. The holiday season can be good and bad for a lot of different people. It could be a very sad time, or it could be a very, very joyous time. Me personally, it's been always an up and down kind of season. To be honest with you, it's been a little bit more negative than it has been positive, and that's just being real. I'm not going to get into detail why, but everyone has their life and has their journey and has their process to get to that happiness that they want to be at. And me personally, the holidays are a little weird sometimes. They can be very, very interesting, awkward, and not so much fun for a lot of different reasons. And not just because of some like pointing fingers at some people or something that didn't happen the way I wanted to, but it could be me as well. I mean, we're all guilty of our own attitude and things like that. But the holiday season, guys, sorry if I go off on different ideas or subjects or themes. The holiday season is here, and regarding Amazon and e-commerce, what was I going to say? It's Q4, and this is pretty much coming to a close. It's the last week for Q4, the busiest time of the year for sales, online sales, and retail sales. After this, it kind of tapers off until later, until kind of like the springtime, or actually the next time would be books, and that would be educational items as far as college material, and back to school or back to college. Starting the semester and things like that. So those are items that you can be looking into as far as selling them online. And yeah, I mean, for me, Q4 has been pretty decent. Right now, it's very busy at the shop right now. It is not Christmas just yet. We're going to have a busy couple of days coming up before Christmas, and then we should be getting fairly busy too for New Year's. New Year's is kind of in the middle, but it's still a busy time still. And then we kind of go back into the norm of regulars coming in and your regulars keeping you afloat in the barbershop. So that's kind of, I think it really being in the barbershop, you can really tell what's going on with the economy or what's going on with people and how much they're spending and how much they're willing to spend, because they feel more generous in this time. And you get a little bit more tips. Maybe if you're a waiter or something like that, you may find that someone gave you like a $100 tip or something, or a $50 tip, or your barber, you received an extra tip. It's because of the holiday season. People are feeling a little more cheerful. They want to give. They're thinking about Christ. They're thinking about family. They're thinking about wholesome things, which is a good time. It's a good season for people to really reflect and spend time with their families. So this is why people spend so much money, is because it comes down to the family, it comes down to buying gifts, having a good dinner, so on and so forth. And as far as a business, it's a great time to be a seller on Amazon, a seller online in general, to have a retail store, or to have a barber shop, or any type of shop that you may have. see here, got a couple notes here. Business Q4, barbering, kind of touched that already. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be going into 2020, so this should be a great year. It's actually something I'm going to be talking about right now. I just want to make sure before I go into that subject, because I want to make sure I touch all the topics. Oh yeah, there is one more thing that I wanted to share, and that was, yeah, I got something big tomorrow. I got a nice meeting, an exciting meeting that I'm looking forward to. This is regarding Amazon. This is regarding online sales with a specific company, and I'm excited to talk to them. I'm excited to add value to their business, add value to my business, and have a win-win situation and have a blessed and prosperous time with the Lord's blessings on it, and that the Lord blesses and breathes on this this relationship that we're going to build. You know, if you're a seller on Amazon, you know, don't limit yourself just to Amazon. There's a lot of different other ways and opportunities that you can tap into. You just got to be willing to do it and take the time and learn and study. You can do different things with Amazon. You can help people, help different brands or companies or people in general get their Amazon account started, or help them with their listings and sell their products, or so on and so forth. If they don't know much about Prime, there's a lot of things to learn about Amazon, about eBay, about online sales. A lot of people are scared of it. A lot of people have no idea. A lot of people are scared to even make a Facebook account, let alone an Amazon account. You know, all they know is that they buy from Amazon is strictly from Amazon. They really don't care. They just want to get their item, and they really appreciate the service. So being on the other end and knowing how to use Amazon and knowing how to make money off of Amazon is probably the most profitable and beneficial way that you can ever be on. It's the best side to be on when it comes to selling online or having any type of relationship with Amazon. Whether you're a buyer or a seller, being a seller, I believe you're going to prosper. You're going to profit so much more. So that being said, guys, next thing, what's been going on lately is the whole Trump, man. So something I've really debated on talking about on this channel, on this podcast. You know, it's because of all the controversy and all the hatred and all the division that is being caused right now. At the end of the day, regardless of who's president, and if you don't know how the government works, I'm not going to go into that because I probably need to be brushed up on my my studies as well when it comes to the government and how it all completely works. But regardless, the president is not a dictator. You know, whether it's Trump or Obama or anybody else, or or President Clinton from the past, or whoever it is, it doesn't matter who it is. They're not a dictator. This is a democracy. This is a republic. This is a place where the people have a voice and people choose who gets to sit in the office. And there's been a lot of speculation, a lot of concern, and that, you know, the House of Representatives, that they impeached Trump. Well, they may have had the majority vote, but it still has to go to the Senate, whether it's more Republican dominated, and it's most likely going to get turned off. I mean, there's like, it's a very touchy subject. But at the end of the day, what I really want to get across, regardless if I am for Trump or I'm not for Trump, what I am for is for a president. I am for this country. I am for the men and women who are in the police force. I am for the people who are in the military. And I pray and hope for politicians that are leaders, that are alpha males and alpha females, alpha men and women who have the audacity, who have the control of their lives and the willingness to take control and stand up for this country, your state, your neighborhood, your community. And when it comes to the president, especially, that we have an alpha dog, an alpha male in the presidency, not just some smooth talker, not just some person who can just talk big words and say big words that we all don't even understand. At the end of the day, we need a president who thinks like us, who knows like us, but who understands, right? But has the ability to lead, has the ability to lead this country into prosperity, who is God-fearing. Because if we don't fear God, I mean, you know, the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. If you're not a biblical believer or whatever, you know, God bless you anyways. I mean, This is what we need. God is real. God is true. He saved my life, and I have every bit and ounce of energy for me to say the truth, and it's truth that He's changed my life. And we need someone who's God fearing in the presidency, that is president, that is vice president, in these cabinets or in these positions of power. We don't need people who just want to play games and who want to be losers. We want to win. We want this economy to win. We want to be rich. We want to be rich with resources. We want to be rich with finances. We don't want to be in debt. We want to get out of debt. If we're going to use debt with the banks, we're going to use it debt in leverage to our own benefit. So, yeah, we need you know, of all that's going on right now, we need to pray for all these people who are in office. We need to maybe consider going for office if you're someone that is a leader, if someone that really cares for this country. You don't see it being done as not being done because maybe you're not doing something about it. Maybe you're the one that needs to be in position. You know, it's a beautiful country to be in, and I feel that one of the main important things in that I evolved this channel around is, of course, number one, Christ, business, and you know, prospering, and that's really about it. Business and Christ and business, finances, and becoming successful financially. A lot of people have a misconception of money. A lot of people think they can rub two pennies together and save them and hide them in the dirt or whatever, hide them under the bed, and it's going to multiply more money. It's not going to multiply more money. That's not how this works. You know, that is not how money works. You have to learn how to multiply the money, whether it be in real estate, whether it be in having retail spaces available, or selling products online, offline, services, multiple business, multiple sources of income. It's important that you have money, because without you or us as a country, each individual, each citizen having any money, then we have no time to say anything or suggest anything in this world or in this country. We need money. We need to be prosperous. The church needs money, and we need to be smart. We need to be financially literate. We need to be financially confident. We need to be financially free in a sense. We need to be financially smart. We need to not only work hard, but work smart. And now is the best time to work smart in your entire life, is because of the internet. Because you can preach the gospel and people are going to hear it. Because you can share your financial knowledge and people can learn from it. There's so many things that you can do with this internet. And I'm overwhelmed because I come out with so many ideas that I just don't know where to begin or when to stop, because of all the opportunity that is there and the money that can be made with podcasts, with YouTube channel like you're watching and you're listening to me. You know, it's important that you have multiple streams of income for you, for your family, for your health, for your well-being. Being rich doesn't mean that you're selfish. Doesn't mean that you hate people, but it means that you're smart enough to make enough money, to have enough money, that you can have an overflowing amount of money, and then you can give. Then you can take care of the church. Then you can be a big church giver. Then you can do good for your brother that is in need. But not only that, you can just give money, but you can teach people how to fish. You can teach people how to make money, or build these people. Give them confidence. Now is not the time to give 10th place trophies. It's either first, second, or third, man, or you don't get a trophy. It's either first or you lose. We have to win as a country. We have to be successful as a business. We have to put the business first before the feelings of ourselves, of our family even, because if we don't succeed financially, guess what? The family is going to hurt more. Your wife is going to complain more. Your husband is going to complain more. Your children are going to suffer because you don't have enough money. You're going to be complaining. You're going to be hurting because you don't have money. You know, if you're like me and the bank account is low, that hurts, like pain, like receptors. They say, I think there was a scientific research done that when you spend money, and you spend maybe too much of your money, that it hurts. The pain receptors in your mind are active. Think about that. And it's funny because when blood and money are so correlated, so the same thing, that if you lose it, if you lose blood, you're going to die. You will hurt. You will not have life. But with blood, with money, you can have life. You have enough blood, enough overflowing blood. The blood of Christ, the blood of in your body, and the money in your bank account, man. That is one of the most important things to have is money, is life, is Christ, the blood of Christ. And I don't know if you can see those three things that I put together there. You know, money, blood in your body, and the blood of Christ. I'm going to end this now. Guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like. Until next time. I think the camera's about to get really hot right now. So, until next time, guys. God bless. And let's make 2020 a great year. God bless.